Hello, good evening, and welcome to Old Human School, where we challenge you just to be 1% better every single day. Okay, this is Wisdom and Confessionals, our Dreamers Meeting podcast, and we are at episode 20. Can you imagine that? It's been 20 episodes, and yeah, hope you are enjoying our time together every Tuesday night. We are just spending time with every dreamer here to encourage you to continue to pursue your dreams, whatever vision, whatever cause you have in your heart, things that you want to do for God. Here is the place, okay, where we encourage one another to keep pursuing that which is important, okay, to us, to God, and to the people around us, our loved ones. So as usual, welcome, and what are you drinking? So just share with us, in the chat group. What are you drinking? For me, it's just water today. Maybe you can share some interesting things that have happened to you the past 2 weeks. I know last week I wasn't on live because I was in KL. But I did a recording in my favorite Starbucks in Kuala Lumpur, in Tropicana Garden. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Share what has been happening the past 2 weeks for you. Anyway, just to let everyone know what I'm reading. I'm reading this book called The Millionaire Messenger by Brandon Burkhardt. Really fantastic book. If you want to be a content creator, a digital marketer, someone who has a message that you want to put forth to the world, and you want to be able to reach many people, right? So I think this is a good book to read. Okay, I've not finished it, but it has been very inspiring. Okay, how to make a difference and a fortune at the same time, sharing your advice. Okay, so that's the book that I've been reading, water I've been drinking. Anyway, welcome to today's episode. Today's episode we are talking about self-confidence. Okay, about how to 10 times our self-confidence using the dream process. So I think it's going to be a very interesting topic about self-confidence, something that was close to my heart, because when I was younger, this is the area that I really struggle with. Okay, my self-confidence, confidence to try things, do things, because as I've shared with you 2 weeks back, right, that I grew up very timid. I have a lot of issues with my self-confidence. So that is the picture that I showed you 2 weeks ago of how I was the little boy that get teased because I was always sit at the back of the bus hugging my back, not confident enough to even take up space, even though I was the only one, the first one who come to the bus. I would still sit at the back, hugging my back, making my back a security thing. So it's something that I can relate to a lot about self-confidence. Even up to today, okay, I don't think I have that problem with confidence as much as I used to, but I still struggle with it. I think it's not something that goes away instant, but I think it takes it takes time. Okay, so it has taken me this many years, okay, 20, 30 years to develop my self-confidence. And today we just want to explore that. If you feel that self-confidence or confidence is important to you in your course of pursuing your career, your family life, or whatever dream that you have. So please, put in the chat box, say I, okay, and tell us that you too, struggle, or you too have that challenge of self-confidence in your life. So, so if I see, everyone sort of connecting and relating to this topic, okay, I just want to explore this by first showing you a slide, a photo that I saw recently. Okay, this is if you can read, I think it's a little bit small, about how common are insecurities in our world right now. Okay, there's a research that says that 12% suffer from social anxiety. Okay, and that 27 of millennials. So we are looking at young people here. This channel is for the young people. They actually have 27% of millennials have no close friends. Okay? And then 40 to 60% suffer from shyness, okay, something that we all can relate to. 56% dissatisfied with their looks, okay, and wow, 80% uncomfortable being in the center of attention, okay. So not uh, not not a surprise. I can relate to that even myself. Yeah. So and then 90% want to change something with their body. So stats like that confirm to us that this issue about feeling anxiety, feeling nervous, feeling social anxiety is a very common thing. So people are going through self-confidence issues. Okay, I feel that is a good topic to talk about today. So with that, just want to also talk about 2 days ago. In fact, it was yesterday. Michelle Yeoh, okay, the actress we all love, and this other actor, Ki Hui Kwan, okay, both of them won Oscar, okay, Academy Award. So just want to thank them and congratulate them. And for as an Asian, feeling very proud that both of them achieved the highest level of award that can ever be offered to actors and actresses. And Michelle Yeoh, I believe by winning this Oscar, she became the first Asian to win a Best Actress award, okay, in the Oscars, and also the first Malaysian to ever receive an Oscar. So, and both of them, their speech is very inspiring. Okay, if you heard Michelle Yeoh's speech, she mentioned something about that dreams do come true. And she worked very hard. She dreamed, and then this dream came true for her to finally win Academy Awards. And then when Ki Hui Kwan gave his speech, okay, he mentioned something about keeping our dreams alive. Okay, that he almost lost his dream, or almost gave up on his dream, but he didn't. And then at the end of the day, he became an Oscar winner. Okay, and Ki Hui also mentioned something that I did not know, that he actually, his background is from the refugee camp. Okay, so he spent 1 year, I think he's a Vietnamese refugee in America, and he spent 1 year, okay, in the refugee camp. Okay, so from the refugee camp to the biggest stage in the entertainment world, okay, in America. So I want to congratulate both of them. And if you, while watching, the Oscars, you'll be wondering, okay, where in the world did they get that level of confidence to do what they did, and to reach where they have achieved, to achieve what they have achieved. So it must be tremendously high level of confidence that they have. So if you're curious about, where does this confidence come from, yeah, maybe I can share with you a glimpse of how uh, we can increase our confidence, okay, as we pursue our various dreams. Okay, I may not know their secret, okay, but I think I can share from my background of two-time leaping to a new industry. I started off as an IT engineer. I was an IT engineer for 10 over years before I took a leap, and then I joined the church. And I leaped into a non-profit environment where I became the children's pastor, and I led the children's ministry in that church. So in that 12 years of leading the children's ministry, yes, I developed a process called the dream process. So in that 12 years, yeah, just following the dream process, I have managed to transform a ministry that has very few people, especially young people. They are predominantly led by mothers of the children that they put in the children's ministry. And then when I left, I have raised so many teams. Okay, we started maybe with five small groups, and then we had 50 groups or 50 teams that I built. And then and majority of the volunteers are all young people. Okay, so using the dream process in 12 years, I'm able to sort of transform the team, the ministry. And then I took the second leap after that from the church. I stepped up to start my own business. I started a social enterprise so that I can raise funds to support the non-profit that I was called to do in my heart by God. And within 9 months, using this dream process, I'm able to find the type of business. I have enough clients to fulfill me or to satisfy my financial goal for that year at least. Then thereafter, God switched me to invest the money that I've gained, and yeah, God just blessed me. And first of all, using the dream process that He has given me insight into the first 12 years in the non-profit, and then thereafter in 9 months, finding success in my social enterprise. And thereafter, now I am sort of full-time investor, semi-retired. Okay, of course, nobody can retire nowadays because it's such a boring thing to do. So I'm still doing my agency as much as I can. Of course, I'm also having fun, running this channel. So I have this dream process that which I feel works for people, and in everything I do, every dream that I have put forth, right, I'm using this dream process to find results. So of late, some of you who have been following me know that I've been in this fitness dream, right, trying to get my dream body, and I'm almost there. And yeah, why I can get success so fast, is really using this dream process. So today, I want to talk about this dream process, but focusing on the area of how to 2 times or 10 times, okay, my confidence. Okay, why I say 10 times my confidence, because I feel that my confidence right now, where I am at 52, is I think 10 times what it was when I was a little boy. Yeah, in the sitting in the bus, okay, that day. So yeah, how to 10 times your self-confidence using the dream process. Okay, some of you know that if you have watched my previous episode, previous dreamers meeting, we have talked about my dream process, and I've encouraged all of us to dream in 12 areas, okay, in the area of our family, our emotional life, our life purpose, our spiritual life, our intellectual life, our romance, and 12 areas, okay. But But being a confident person is not one of the area. Okay? And there's a reason why I didn't put like being confident, because obviously being confident is very important to as part of our dream life, right? So be a confident person, being able to be confident to do things and be confident to dream is obviously a very important area of our lives. But yet it's not one of the 12, because being confident actually is not a result, right? But it's a byproduct of pursuing the result. You know what I mean? So it's not the end goal is not to be confident, because we are not always confident. We cannot just say that we are confident person, because all of us are confident in different areas of our life. You know, sometimes we are maybe like confident in speaking, right? But we are not confident in sewing, okay? Or we are confident in basketball, but we are not confident in tennis. So being a confident person is subjective. So it's very hard to put a goal as, you know, be a confident person. So that's why it's not part of my 12 areas for us to dream. But still, I want to use the dream process and apply it to how to be a confident person, just to show you that, you know, this dream process can be used for like all circumstances or situations, right? Whenever you have a dream to be something, to do something, right, you can actually use the dream process. Of course, there will be something that may be a bit challenging in the process, but I'll share with you a little bit later, okay, what it is. But I just want to go through, like, if you dream to be a more confident person, or you want to 2 times or 10 times your confidence, your self-confidence, right? What do you do? Okay, let me show you what the dream process is first. Okay, it's very easy. Okay, so I have written dream here, DREAM. So it's an acronym. It's acronym DREAM, and each of these letter stands for the process, stands for the phase in the process. Okay, so D is the first phase, R is the second phase, E is the third phase, A is the second last phase, and M is the last phase. Of course, sometimes they don't go, you know, linearly like this. You know, sometimes they go concurrently, and sometimes they can actually reverse and go back. So I'm going to share with you, you know, in that order, DREAM, and how does it apply, okay, if you have a dream to be a more confident person. Okay, so let's start with D. Okay, the D stands for determining your dream. Of course, if you want to be a more confident person, right, you first of all need to be very certain and very clear in your mind how that confident version of you look like, and how does it feel like to be that person. Okay, so what do you really need to be doing or not doing, okay, if you are that confident person? So defining what confident, maybe you have in your head to be a confident speaker, or to be a confident tennis player, or something like that, then it becomes more concrete, okay? But if you have a goal of just being more confident, then it's a little bit harder to follow this, but it's still possible, okay? So I'm going to do something, I'm going to do the challenging route, okay, on how to be more confident, okay, overall. Of course, you can use it for the area that you want to be confident in, okay? Are you alright? So D is determining your dream, determining that worthy dream. So why do you want to be confident? Right? How does that confident version of you look like? Okay, it's very important for us to be clear in our mind, because if we can visualize it, right, we can realize it. So if we can see it, right, we are able to go for it. But if we cannot see it, it's very blurred, very unclear, there's no clarity, then it's going to be so much harder, okay, to go for that dream. So my first step, my first process is always determining your worthy dream. Okay, so what does that confidence feel like? What does the confidence look like? Okay, in a social situation, if that's the more confident version of you, right, what would you be doing? What will you be saying? What will you not be saying? Sometimes you can be confident, but You don't have to be an extrovert, right? You don't have to be the life of the party. You can be confident being yourself, even though you don't talk. So you got to have a very clear vision of how that looks like. Then you know whether it's a worthy pursuit or not. Okay, you don't want to go for a dream. At the end of the day, you do not know why you go for it, and you can't even see that happening. So that is not good. So picture yourself being a more confident person. One of the ways that I picture myself as a more confident person, I remember when I was young, is not necessarily someone who talks a lot. Okay? I like to be comfortable in social situations, in big groups, right, where I still remain quiet. But I didn't want to have that feeling, right, of always that someone is watching me, someone is looking at me. If I don't talk, right, I feel like I don't belong. I didn't want to have that insecure feeling. So my dream of a confident person is somebody who's very sure of myself, know my strength and my weaknesses, know who I am, that I'm confident, okay, in social places like that. That even though I am a quiet person, right, I can be quietly confident. Okay, I don't have to be like my friends who are life of the party or they like to talk a lot. So that was my version of a confident version of me. Okay, that's my dream. So how about you? What do you want to be confident in? How does it look like? So you got to have that very clear in your head. And of course, I advocate you to have a vision board, like at the back of the journal, right, to draw out what that look like, to create a movie clip about that person, which is you, right, doing what you or she or you or they are doing, okay, if they are confident. Okay, so that's then we come to R. Okay, what does R stand for? R stands for then you have to realign your path. Okay, you have a new dream, you have a new goal. So then you have to realign your path, right, to take steps towards that new goal. So for this particular topic about being a more confident me, okay, so what do I need to do in order for me to be a more confident me? Okay, now this is the reason why I feel that this topic is harder, because it's not so specific. It's not like I have to be, I want to be a more confident speaker. Okay, if I'm a more confident speaker, right, then I would realign my path differently. That means maybe my path is to every day go and talk to somebody, talk to a stranger. Okay, or every time there's opportunity to speak, okay, that I will say yes to it. Okay, so this is very tangible, realigning your path. Okay, but for generally just being more confident, right, I feel that what makes people generally more confident is this: when they take actions. When they take action to do something, right, they become more confident. Usually people who are not confident, who have low self-esteem, who lack self-confidence, right, the, the outcome of that lack of confidence is usually procrastination, not doing anything about it, not waking up, not going for the meeting, not volunteering for the work, not taking action. So realigning a path is about learning to take action. So for this particular case, maybe you should every day, right, when you wake up in the morning, determine your dream, okay, to be a more confident person, right? Maybe you write down 3 things, right, you need to take action in order for you to gain a confidence, an unusual level of confidence that you normally would not have, okay? And write down 3 things that you need to do to gain that confidence, okay? To gain that confidence. And usually, these 3 actions are the actions that you have been procrastinating. It's the highest thing that you need to do, and the thing that will make the biggest difference in your life. Okay, 3 things that you've been avoiding doing. Okay, maybe they are friend that you're supposed to talk, a phone call you're supposed to make, assignment you're supposed to finish. Right? Maybe those are the things that you need to do. So I'm not asking for a lot. I'm asking for you to just in a day do 3 things that challenges you, right? So write it down. Okay, realigning your path is that you have to do something different in order to move towards your dream. So if your dream is to be a more confident person, your R should be putting down the things that are hardest for you to do, right? And attack it first thing in the morning. Do the hardest thing that you need to do for the day, the earlier part of the day. So that once you overcome it, your confidence will rise, right? And you start doing the thing number 2 and thing number 3. And then the rest of the day will be full of confidence. So if you do that long enough, every day, write down 3 things that you're supposed to do and just execute it, do it, right? You are moving towards your worthy dream of being a more confident person. So that is very, very important. Okay. So the next step, after DR, realigning your path, okay, it sounds so easy, right? But actually it's not. Because whenever every day when you wake up, you realign your path, you try to take action, right? You find that sometimes you cannot. Or there's something that is bothering you, there's something that is hindering you, okay? That's where the E comes in to place. The E stands for engaging truth. Okay? You see, whenever we try to do something and we couldn't do it, something holds us back. Okay? It's usually because of some stigma or some memories or some things of the past, a tragedy or maybe a celebration, even something positive, something negative, that is created in our memory, right? That whenever we try to do something, right, it holds us back. Okay, maybe we try to do that something, but in the past, right, we have tried over and over again, and we have kept failing. Okay, so this time when you try to do the same thing, right, that it triggers that memory of failure back, and then you find it very hard to push forward. So engaging truth is about engaging the reality of the situation. Okay, there is a reason why doing that thing is hard, right? So you have to get to the bottom of truth. Okay, the bottom of things, the truth of the matter. What is stopping you from doing it? So engaging truth is a very powerful way of overcoming roadblocks or things, right, that have blocked you in your life. Sometimes I've never been trained as an entrepreneur. Okay, in my 12 years in the non-profit, right, I was trained to give money away, to give, okay, to give. But when I needed to become an entrepreneur, right, I need to make profit, right? So I need to take money. And I tell you, taking money was hard because I have a roadblock in my mind about this thing called money. Okay, I in the past feel that money is the root of all evil. Right? You don't need it to be happy. Having money is a root to all evil. And then I realized that is a falsity. Okay, in that belief that I had. Okay? The Bible really didn't say that money is the root of all evil. Okay? But it says that the love of money is the root of all evil. So because of that belief that I had, right, so it was very hard for me to charge people money. Okay, when I do things for them, it's very hard for me to collect money when the money is due for me to collect. So it became a falsity that has prevented me to pursue my dream to become an entrepreneur. Okay, so once I break that, then I realized that actually money is not the root of all evil. Money is not evil at all. Money is a neutral thing, and it represents the value that you give to the customer. Okay, so you give your customer value, right? The customer give you money as a representation of value. Okay, it's only when you desire money, you really want it, you then you develop things like greed, things like pride, and all these things, right? But taking money in return for good service, there's nothing wrong with it. So breaking that mindset about money helps me move forward. Okay, so that's an example of a falsity that we have in our mind when we pursue our dream. So for today, we're talking about self-confidence, right? So if you, every time you try to do something you could not do, maybe you could not wake up early, you could not step out of the house to do what needed to be done, you couldn't get yourself to pick up the phone and call someone that you needed to call or finish the assignment that you needed to finish. So you have to ask yourself, what is the belief that you have in your mind that is stopping you from taking those actions? Now, different actions, of course, have different roadblocks in our mind. We have to capture the truth or the falsity that we are holding in our mind about those areas. Now, sometimes, yes, I know we go through life with relationship problems. We get into entanglement with people, we get into arguments with people. So sometimes we don't want to call someone, or we have a colleague that we're supposed to work with, and we don't want to take action to connect with the person so that we can get a project started or something. It's because we had some falsity or some emotional baggages that has not been resolved, and has not been challenged that prevent us from doing it. So engaging truth is getting to the bottom of the matter, which is the truth of the matter. And a lot of times it's falsity that sort of make us get stuck. So I want you to think about that. So for your situation, of course now it's very hard because we are talking about very general, right? Being confident with a person, right? So it really has to depend on what is the action or the new path that you are taking, for us to unlock the truth of the matter. So I leave it to you to think about it. Okay, what is the thing that is not right? So sometimes, most of the time, when we have problem with people, right, it's because we have encountered the bad side of a person. Okay? Actually, there's no such thing as a bad person. Okay, a person always has the bad and the good. Okay, has the strength and the weaknesses. So every time you see a bad in that person, based on the encounter that you had with the person, right, you forgot, right, that there's actually a good that the person has as well. Or a bad that has happened to you because of the person, right, actually there is a flip side truth to it. Because that's the nature of the world, positive and negative, matter and antimatter. You have to integrate them together so that they collapse into truth, okay, into something that you are grateful for, that you are glad, to finally see the flip side of things. So I'm asking you, when you see the truth, you have to see the flip side of everything that you encounter, or every roadblock that you encounter. Sometimes even sickness, even unfortunate incidents like accidents, right? There's actually a flip side that life is giving to us for us to be grateful for. And the moment we see the flip side, right, we'll be touched, we'll be so filled with gratitude, realizing, right, the flip side actually brings about the closure or the blessing from that particular event, okay, whether it's positive or negative. So look into E. Okay, what is the thing that is blocking you from doing those things to make you a more confident person? Okay, now let's go to A. Okay, let me let you know what E stands for. So, okay, D actually stands for a goal that we are going for. R stands for a new path towards it. So E stands for a mindset. It's a new mindset change, right? So sometimes you cannot change your doing, right? Your D and R, you cannot align your path, right? It's because you don't have that mindset for it. That's why I was talking to you about the entrepreneur mindset, right? Entrepreneur mindset, yes, do not mind taking money from people because you're providing value. That's the entrepreneur mindset, right? So so look at the mindset. So E is mindset, and then the A really stands for what? Stands for skill set. Okay, A stands for anticipating the problem. Okay, in any goal that you're going after, I always teach people, I always ask people this question: what do you think will be your next problem that you face in the pursuit of your goal? So I always say that face your next problem before your next problem even turn up. Okay, this is so powerful and so effective. Okay, bulk of the success that I get right is because I do A very very well. Why I do A very very well is because I know not just a mindset is required in engaging the truth, but a skill set is needed to develop it. Okay, no matter uh, how exciting a project is, how exciting a new dream is, right? Okay, I know I will run out of steam after a while. The adrenaline will go down. Okay, there's no more adrenaline, and then day in day out, right? You got to keep doing it, right? And what will bring you forward, and what will bring you to solve the next problem, is your skill. So anticipating your problem is about what sort of skill set did you need to have in order for you to push this further as far as possible, right? In 1 year's time, what sort of education do you need? In 2 years' time, what sort of education do you need? And quickly go get that education. Okay, when I say education, I don't mean formal education, right? You gotta spend a lot of money, go university and study. I'm talking about just getting help, getting someone to coach you, going online and finding the right resources that will tell you what the next problem in your journey is going to be. Okay, and just go and learn it. You know, when I started my business and the IT that I used to study in university is no longer valid. Okay, everything that I learned in my business, for my agency, right? I learned it then, I learned it on the spot. Okay, I went, sign, buy a course. I went to look for mentors. I get coaching, and I really go and learn it. So when the time comes, I don't even face those problems. Getting clients, I don't face those problems because I've been learning even before I had the problem, right? So so it's so important. I remember when I go into the investment journey, it was a bit luck for me because the stock market crashed, and then I got in during the time that it was the lowest, so it bounced back. So I thought I was a great investor. But of course, I'm not a great investor. It was just the right timing. But thereafter, even before I faced the next problem, which like during different seasons when it's not bull market, right? It's bear market, right? I need to still, I need to know how to invest, okay, during the bear market. And during the period, I started to learn. See, I read books. Okay, I read Warren Buffett. I learned the 100 Baggers, Chris Mayer. I learn online. I follow so many people, so many YouTubers, and I learn investment. Okay, before problem comes out, I really anticipated the problem, and I really know what I'm going to do. Okay, when the problem comes. So during the dark downturn, the last two years, I of course I was affected, but I wasn't affected so much because I already know this problem is going to come. Everything that goes up has to come down, right? So and I know which stock to go into, and I know what is growth stock, what is value stock. I know all these things, okay, before I need to know it. So that's the thing. Anticipate your problem. Okay, so for this issue about becoming a more confident person, right? So what is your anticipated problem? Okay. So your anticipated problem is, okay, you're gonna do DRE a lot. Okay, every day you're gonna do DRE, challenge your mindset, right? Do, right? But there will be a point in time, right, where all these things stales out. Okay, everything you do will stale out, and it's very easy for you to fall back to old procrastination, to all being lazy, not taking action to be more confident. So what do you do for A? Okay, you got to do something different. Okay, you have anticipate that one day you will fall. Okay, you will fall behind, you will backslide, and you will go back to your normal self. Okay, so what do you do? Okay, one of the ways you can do, okay, to become to not fall back to your old self of a procrastinator or somebody who has lack confidence is this. Put yourself into groups, into social groups, okay, can be one of them, right? Enroll yourself in a club, okay? Join the church, okay? Attend a life group, okay? Go and make good friends, right? Participate in projects, okay? Or have dreams, follow my 12 dreams that you can pursue, and then keep pursuing it, okay? Engaging yourself or committing yourself to this type of group, this type of project, this type of things that require ongoing commitment is one way you anticipate the problem of falling back to your old self, right? So that you can continually take actions and continually put yourself in a place whereby you have to take action and build up your confidence. So one day you become a confident person because you anticipated the problem of you will one day fall back to your own self. So anticipate problem is so important. I know maybe there's no cost for this. Maybe it's not a cost because this journey is very unique, right? It's very broad. Okay? It's just about being more confident. All you gotta do is keep taking actions, the relevant actions, right? So maybe you can anticipate your problem is to find a coach, find a mentor. They can journey with you, so you can oversee your life. Look at maybe one day you backslide, you become lazy again. The person can call you up and meet you up again and encourage you and spur you forward. So anticipate your problem can be done in so many ways. Okay, it can be a mentor, can be a group, can be a project, or can be an ongoing pursuit of your 12 dreams. Okay, and be 1% better every day, right? Just having that mantra of being 1% better every day. Maybe anticipating a problem is that I will start doing my quiet time at night. Okay, I will pray. I wake up, I will read the Bible. I will do something regularly to never fall back to my old self of being a procrastinator or somebody who lacks some confidence. So that's the A. Okay, and finally the M. Okay, the M is talking about once you have succeeded, okay, you become a confident person. Okay, congratulations. Okay, then the manage your success is a very important component of realizing that what you have succeeded in, right, is not everything in life, right? So there are maybe other areas and other important things that you need to balance with. So this is a very holistic process because M sort of grounds you that, let's say if you win the Academy Award, right, that you manage your success. You don't think that you are a Grammy Award winner and then you don't have to work anymore and you get lazy, you take for granted, but you realize that winning the Academy Award is not everything. There are other areas to look into. Your relationships with your family, relationship with your friends, your integrity, your spirituality, your relationship with God. There are other things to look into. So manage your success. And every time you reach the end, right, you can kickstart a new dream for you to pursue. At the end of the day, you'll realize that you become 1% better every day. You become 1% more confident every day not because of the end goal of this process. It's because of the process itself. So when you go through a dream, you change your ways, you align your dream, you challenge your mindset, you change your mind, you upgrade your skill set by doing something, putting yourself in a situation where you need to grow in your skill, and then finally evaluating your success so that you become a student again. You no longer just become Sifu, right? and become a student again and start the dream all over again. And the process of dreaming is a way of life. And by doing this, I assure you, by the end of the day, you will become a more confident person in general. Of course, if you want to be specific, be a better, more confident actor, more confident sportsman, more confident preacher, speaker, more confident leader. If you're leading a group, more confident manager, you can apply the dream process specifically. And I think it will be even more powerful because it's a very specific thing rather than generally becoming a more confident person. Again, you will never be fully confident in everything. Of course, like I say, if you're confident guitar player, right, sometimes you're not a confident piano player. So it's a lifelong process. Manage your success, and yeah, I hope this is helpful for you. If today you want to be a more confident person, dream. Yeah, join our tribe and learn how to dream, learn how to apply the dream process. Okay, you can get coaching from myself or from other people. Okay, that you can get hold of, and get into this process of being 1% better every day by being a dreamer. And yeah, that's what I want to share with you. So if you have any questions, you have any comments, or you have anything that you want to reach out to me, please put in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, share with your friends, notification button. I don't even know what they have in YouTube. Do all these things, okay, so that other people can benefit from this process. Anyway, just a note about the channel. Okay, I truly want to make this channel because I'm a man, right? I want to make this channel especially for men, young men out there, because I feel like I've been thinking a lot about men, about leadership in this world, and I feel that there's so much lacking, okay, in male leadership and resources for males, and there's so little empowerment for guys right now. So much so that I feel that, okay, if I want to do a channel and I want to do a women's school, right, I should have reach out the target audience. I learned this from, of course, this book, the Millionaire Messenger. So I want to target these two guys. Okay, if you realize when Michelle Yeoh won the Academy Awards, she thanked her mom, right? She said that her mom is so old and she's watching in Malaysia, right? And then when Ki Hui Kwan won his award, right, he also thanked his mom. But where's the dad? Right? Where are the dads? Okay. Recently there's International Women's Day. There's a lot of empowerment for women, right? Where's International Men's Day? So I realized that, in the past, of course, I understand, right? The men are being taken to war. Okay, so we have lost all the men, okay, in the household. And then during the Industrial Revolution, okay, all the men have to go to work, right? They have to go to the factory, go to the offices, and they work, right? But today, it's very different. There's no reason for men to be unavailable in the family or in the society anymore. Okay, thank God that I follow this path where I'm available at home. Okay, I spend a lot of time at home right now. In fact, the last 2 years I was with my boy in KL. Okay, so I have time with him. He's only going to be young once. Okay, there's not many more years that he's going to be young. So I made myself available for him, okay, to be in KL with him. So I feel that now it's different. There's no reason for men to be unavailable, to have men to lack self-confidence, to rise up and to become a leader. Okay, women has started off late. Okay, they don't have a lot of opportunities, a lot of empowerment, but they have caught up. Okay, Michelle Yeoh has won the Best personal work, okay? And I want to empower the men right now. So if you are a man watching, I want you to like, subscribe. I want you to follow this channel because I want to do content specifically for men today. So I want to empower you to become the best man that you can be in the whole human school, 1% better every single day. So if you have other guy friends, right, even if you're a lady, yes, of course, all the principles that I share with you applies to you as well. So if you want to help men out, right, help them rise up to become a leader so that they can lead us, and they can provide naturally what men are strong in, right, passion, goals, dreams, going for goals, right, performances. So I just want you to encourage your friends who are guys, okay, to follow me. Okay, I'm not okay, even I'm not confident in terms of many things. Okay, I'm not there yet. Okay, but I feel that I have something that I can share with them. So if you allow me the privilege, I would appreciate it. Okay, so please, yeah, invite your friends, guy friends, to join Old Human School. So with that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. So I want to end today by maybe playing meditation. So remember, when you meditate, right, you are bringing yourself back to homeostasis. You're bringing back yourself to zero. Okay? So if you are overcharged with negativity, you are negative on the negative side, right? A meditation will bring you to zero, to homeostasis, to a place that you are grateful, okay, for whatever that you have gone through. And of course, if you are elated, you come back, you have successes, okay, you are a bit up there, in the pedestal, but you put yourself in the pedestal. So I want you to also meditate so that you bring you back to zero, bring you back to prayer, bring you back to being grateful, okay, for the normal things as well. Even when you are ecstatic, right, you can be brought down to neutral so that you appreciate life, and you can be still and know that God is here. So I will leave you with the music. It won't be a guided meditation, but you will do it yourself. Okay, with that, I see you next week, and I hope that there will be some videos that I am developing. I'm still trying to get myself to develop some videos, proper ones. Okay, so with that, see you.